So tell me how all this happened and when it happened and so on.
Well, we just arrived on our annual trip to Lodomarcus. We were at our beautiful house on the 9th and getting things organised. I went to get a bin of stuff that we store, and I was moving it backwards and I just tripped and fell backwards. And I said to my husband, I can't move. I can't move. And he said, oh, wait a few minutes, you'll be all right. So I said, I don't think so. So my son-in-law, who's staying in another property close by, came over and they got me to my feet, took me inside. I could make it to the couch, and the pain was excruciating. And my son-in-law's a nurse, so he was trying to assess the situation. And he said, I think you've broken something. And then I tried to move, which was the wrong thing to do, but I felt something move inside, like a bone. And he says, yeah, we've got to get help. So we phoned Dr. Osman, and within 15 minutes, he was here with his portable X-ray machine that blew my mind, and took an X-ray, and I was praying that, it wasn't that bad that I had to go to hospital. And he looked at it, he said, see this bone and see this bone? They should be together. He says, you're going to hospital, you need surgery. So he
arranged everything.
Well, not only that, he informed us of all our options, of where we could go and the likelihood of, how the result would be. And so we decided to go with his recommendation for the surgeon, and it was a private hospital, Medicis in Puerto Vallarta. He arranged for the ambulance to come, and all the time he was reassuring me, because I think I was in shock. And he said, we're going to fix you up, and I was dreading to be moved. But he said, doesn't matter what we give you, Sandra. He said, it's going to hurt till you get to the hospital. And it did. So I was very well looked after at the hospital. We managed to get the surgeon that Dr. Osman recommended. And I was in hospital overnight. And the next evening, the Friday evening, is when I had my surgery. And I had a team of people looking after me. It was amazing. And next morning I woke up, and Dr. Polenko, the surgeon, came into the room when I was a bit with it, and just went through all the steps of what I should do and shouldn't do. And, he said, go see an osteoporosis guy when you get home. And what else did he say? He said my husband and son-in-law stayed overnight while I was in the hospital. And he said to my son-in-law, I want you to take a photo of the wound every day and send it to me. He said, I want to see the wound for the next 12 days. That blew my mind. And anyway, I got in the ambulance and came home. And miraculously, I was not in a great deal of pain. I was more uncomfortable than anything. And it was just tough getting through the night, trying to find a spot where I could lie in bed. By about, what was it, honey, day 3?
Yeah.
I mean, I was up the next day.
Yeah, you were up and moving a little bit with the walker.
Yeah.
And
yeah. And then day 3 or 4, oh, I feel great. I got up and went out to the kitchen via my walker, and my son said, "Can I make you something, Mum?" I said, "Toast and coffee sounds great." So I had that. Coffee tasted fantastic. And then I got a bit hot and clammy, and I said, "I'm going to lie down again." And anyway, my heart started to race. I have AFib, and it was really racing. So I told my son I wasn't feeling good, and I'm a bit scared of this. And on the phone to Dr. Osman again, and within about half an hour he was there with his EGC, and he took one, and sure enough I was in AFib. And he asked me all these kinds of questions because I do have a condition. I've been diagnosed that I take medication for AFib. And anyway, he kept looking at the monitor, seeing what my heart rate was. It was 130. And just his presence kind of calmed me. He said, "You're going to be all right. You're not in any danger." He said, "It's 130. And he asked me when I took my medication. I told him. And he said, "Oh, what else did you have this morning?" And I said, "Oh, I had toast and coffee." Aha. He said, "You've just out of surgery, major surgery, and you've had a coffee. That set your AFib off." Anyway, he waited with me until it got down to a safe rate. Told me to go out and buy a finger monitor, which I did. And so he came through again for me. He was just amazing. Yeah. So that's it. And then every day since, I've been able to move more. And I think just with the cane is now enough. I can't walk unaided yet, but Dr. Osmond told me to set up a series of physiotherapy with the local office here, and we've already contacted them. We haven't got a result yet, but I'm sure we'll get in. So that's my story.
One thing that I have to mention is the tranquility that Dr. Osman has bestowed onto us for my wife's operation and the preparation to the hospital and the ambulance trip to and from the hospital. He was such a calming person that I recommend him highly.
I just wanted to say the speed and the level of care that Dr. Osmond provided. He was here within minutes. Portable X-ray machine, EKG, IV. I don't know what we would have done without him. And the post-operative care as well, and the follow-up care has been outstanding and sort of unheard of. And for the people that come to this beautiful country, hopefully they don't have to need emergency medical care, but if they do, it's such a relief to know that it's here. But more importantly, for the people that live here year-round in the community, to have that level of quality medical care in the community is crucial.
It's been a pleasure to have met him and to have him on a situation like this.
Do you support him in his endeavor? Can you just explain that?
Endeavor, I never like this clinic to be very successful in Los Marcos.
Oh, I would absolutely. Communities like Los Marcos need a centre like that. And, where we have such a high percentage of snowbirds down here, all in their latter years, that, would feel way more comfortable if we know that we could keep Dr. Oz and his clinic here. I don't know what I would have done otherwise, you know. I would have been absolutely lost. And he needs this help to build the clinic. And I'm going to let all my snowbird friends in on it, know about it. And I encourage anyone that comes to this beautiful country in the winter to maybe help Dr. Osman. He's an amazing doctor. And it would be such a shame if we lost him.